We are talking about the biggest headline shaking up the XRP community. Donald Trump's social media post about Ripple and how he was creating a strategic reserve with XRP listed as number one. People are calling this a game-changing move. X will become part of the National Crypto Reserve. It was listed first. Brad Garlinghouse has been lobbying the Trump family and Trump specifically for the last 2 months. We talked about this on Future Money, about how he was positioning XRP to be number one in that reserve. And actually, everything I said came out to be true. So XRP is poised to have massive gains over the next few months. Trump just made the biggest crypto move we've ever seen from a U.S. president. And it's a complete 180 from the previous administration. Trump has announced a strategic crypto reserve that includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano in a post on Truth Social. This one post could reshape the future of crypto in America. He's strategically positioning the U.S. to be the crypto capital of the world. And this time, it's not just talk, he's finally putting real action behind it. Before, he hinted at a Bitcoin stockpile, but this is bigger. A strategic reserve means the U.S. will be actively buying and holding crypto. That's a level of adoption we haven't seen before by any country in history. And look at what happened right after the announcement. XRP shot up 33%. Solana jumped 22%. Cardano skyrocketed 60%. Even Bitcoin and Ethereum gained almost 10%, returning back to the 90,000s. Markets reacted very strongly because this is a shift in policy, power, and perception of XRP and the other cryptos listed. Let's be real. For years, crypto has been under attack by the previous administration and its SEC. Federal regulators were trying to kill it or choke it out. Lawsuits left and right, governmental power overreach. But this is a complete reversal. Trump is making crypto part of U.S. national strategy. And don't miss what this really means. The U.S. government is officially recognizing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins as key financial assets. Trump's announcement has I'll go ahead and step out on a limb. Trump's announcement just set in motion altcoin season. We're about to see one of the biggest bull runs in crypto history starting today. You guys will remember this moment for the rest of your life if you're involved in crypto. This is like I said before, it's the last chance. There will be no more.
Brad Garlinghouse's cryptocurrency company and 2 others contributed $144 million to support pro-crypto Republicans and Democrats running for Congress. 85% won.
It's incredible.
A lot of people were angry at Brad Garlinghouse. They said he shouldn't have. He shouldn't. They said, why is he around Trump? Why is he having dinners with Trump? Why is he in the Oval Office with Trump? And a lot of people did not understand what was happening. Now, the signs were all there. So Brad Garlinghouse, automatically, Trump gets now, Brad Garlinghouse is a genius here. I'm going to tell you why. Brad Garlinghouse donated to the Democrats first. Then he said, well, I better donate to Trump also. Play both sides. Brilliant CEO move. Trump won, immediately had a dinner with Trump. God knows what kind of deal happened at that dinner. Then he gets to the Oval Office. I said this on the Future Money Show, Mondays and Wednesdays, every week. Make sure you subscribe, and that show is, we talk about all these things. All of a sudden, the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve is delayed. Now, anybody with any business knowledge knew that Brad Garlinghouse was working his magic. A lot of people were angry at Brad Garlinghouse. He's a CEO of a major company. That's what he's supposed to do. There's investors in Ripple. There's indirect investors through XRP. He has partners and co-workers, and every employee has stock in Ripple or some kind of interest in Ripple. It's his job as a CEO to make Ripple, put it in the best possible place it could be, even if it surpasses Bitcoin. He's supposed to put XRP and Ripple in the best place possible, and that's exactly what he did. A brilliant move, which will go down in the history books. This will be studied one day at Harvard, Yale, and some of the best business schools in the world. This is a brilliant move by Brad Garlinghouse. He played both sides, doubled down on the one who won, put himself in position, delayed the strategic reserve, and put XRP as number one listed. Brilliant move by Brad Garlinghouse. Now, there's a lawsuit out there, XRP, and Ripple too. That lawsuit will be dropped there before the end of the week. Now, XRP, Trump has posted about this. XRP will be added to the strategic reserve by executive order this week. Those two things conflict. Before the executive order, XRP's lawsuit has to drop. That's going to make XRP will be at $5, $6 within 60 days, maybe $8. By the end of the year, it'll be at 2025. And all the naysayers will be shocked. They didn't see it happen. They didn't see this coming. They didn't see it coming. So in 10 years from now, yeah, it could be at 1,000. I'm sorry, I'll admit that. I'm not going to be one of these people that say it's going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be fast. It takes time for one technology to adopt. XRP's real potential is going to be once the technology is adopted. Now, a lot of the naysayers are going to tell you, why hasn't it been adopted yet? It's been a long... Technology takes time. Go to an airport right now, look behind the counter. Airports use 30-year-old technology. Banks use 30-year-old technology on their mainframes. Now, what you see on the screen is new. What's behind the scenes, most of the gains happen at the initial adoption. So it may take 20 years for XRP to be completely adopted, but all the gains will happen in the first 2 years of adoption. It's going to take 10 years. $50 this year? Yeah, that's a good chance. $100 next year? Yeah, that's a good chance. That's an incredible gain. People don't realize this because they're so used to seeing all these meme coins. A coin like XRP, which has extraordinarily low risk. Now, a crazy meme coin has ridiculously high risk. Risk management is very important. Now, when you find something, you have to analyze its risk. Risk is not bad, it's a variable. XRP has extraordinarily low risk at these numbers. And looking at XRP, the risk is extraordinarily low, the return is extraordinarily high. Now, you may get more on a crazy meme coin, but picking the meme coin, making sure you have liquidity to get out, making sure you avoid the rug pulls and you time it perfectly is extraordinarily hard. XRP, you just got to put it in and wait. It's not going to be a rug pull. It's in the strategic reserve. So now, but the key thing is he listed XRP as number one, which means that there's going to be more than likely going to be a tighter focus on, he said this, US-based cryptos. He's also going to focus more on XRP. Now, this is another wild card that a lot of people aren't seeing either. It's going to make XRP go to the sky. If Trump enacts his full plan, remember, his full plan was to also make it so there's no taxes on US-based cryptos. Now, imagine this, a person that's in a meme coin or any other coin, they said, well, I can get XRP and don't have to pay any taxes at all. People in stocks going to say, well, XRP is going up at a rapid rate. I can get in that and not pay taxes at all. This is going to cause XRP to go to the sky, man. And a lot of people are going to be very angry that they missed it. Now, the thing about the naysayers, you have to understand this, is as time goes on, they're going to get more and more angry. People like that don't just come around. They actually dig deeper in their positions to get angrier. So it's not like these people are going to one day say, yeah, you're right about XRP. Nah, they're going to get madder and get even deeper into it. So you're going to see a lot of hate about XRP over the next few months because people are mad that they missed this, very angry. And how it's going to affect the price of XRP. Now, I want to go back a little bit of a history of XRP is that a lot of people, I've been talking about it for a while, and I'm not one of these people that just popped up talking about it. It used to be the second biggest crypto in the world. Shortly after they drop a lawsuit on XRP, of course, goes down. But the positive thing is that it still held itself in the top 10 cryptos for all those years, even though they had to, remember, whenever there's a lawsuit on a company, there's three things that happens. One is that the company the focus of that company now gets deterred to fighting the lawsuit. So they can't focus, Garlinghouse can't focus full efforts on pushing XRP to where it's going to go because a lawsuit takes a lot of time. You're fighting the US government. Two is that you have to spend a lot of money, which could have been spent on development, hiring developers, or marketing on fighting this lawsuit. Three is that any talent that would come work for you are not going to work for you. Remember, I'm from the tech industry. Tech industry works like this, is that you're at MIT or you're at a major tech part, you're a prodigy in technology. Now, you have a choice of where you're going to work. You can work at Google, Amazon, all the big five, the five biggest, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon. I think Oracle is one, the big tech company. So you got to choose a company. You look at Ripple. Ripple comes to you and says, look, we're going to give you all this XRP. Let's say we're going to give you $10 million worth of XRP to work for us. Invest in 4 years. Work for us 4 years, you get it. Now, remember, college students and tech people aren't financial people. So they look at that situation. I don't know about that. They say XRP is under a lawsuit. I don't know about that. XRP may go to zero. I don't know about that. It's been declining for the last 2 years. They're going to go somewhere else. XRP could not recruit the talent because of the lawsuit. And they were able to get this far Under all of that, that's what made me start saying that it was the greatest opportunity to invest in I've ever seen in my life, but besides Bitcoin and Ethereum at first. I said this was the last chance. And now people are starting to see it. So once this lawsuit is officially over in the next 10 days, we're going to see some major movement on XRP. Remember, the entire world runs on the SWIFT banking system. Now, the SWIFT banking system is a hodgepodge network that they got different, every country has its own system and they try to hook it all together with SWIFT. But if a system grows like that and there is no mitigation, the whole thing is hodgepodge like that. And then there's no standardization, everything's inefficient, slow. Now it's more risk, so people have to be more risk averse in that system. And that's what the SWIFT banking system is now. Sometimes money takes 6 months to go through that system. $32 trillion every single day is sitting in exchange accounts because the system is inefficient. It's extremely costly. If I want to send $1 million from New York to London, it will be cheaper and actually faster for me to take a flight there in a duffel bag and take it over there. That's how inefficient this system is. In a digital age, when information moves at the speed of light through fiber optics, we still got because of the hodgepodgeness of this network. XRP plugs into all of this, make things multiple times faster, multiple times more efficient, multiple times cheaper. And people always say, why would they move to a different system? Aren't they making money off of this? Yeah, the banks make a ridiculous amount of money by playing off of the inefficiency of the system. But if people say, why would the banks allow people don't understand transformative technology. And I'm going to explain this to you. They say, why would the banks allow something like XRP to come in and reduce their profit that they make on exchanges? Well, it's simple. It's because transformative technologies take over regardless. And there's two reasons. It's really one reason, competition. Because one bank in that system is going to say, well, we can get cheaper customers if we just move over to XRP first. They move over. Now, all of a sudden, this bank is giving you transfers at 1/10 of the price. So everybody starts going to that bank. Now, the other banks, it's called game theory. The other banks have to do it just to compete. Then 2 banks do it. Then 4 banks do it. Now the entire system's like that. Now, people say, well, that's never happened before. That's because you're not seeing the signs. It happens all the time. Airports used to have deals with taxi services. So if you take a taxi from the airport gets a cut. Then Uber came out of nowhere. The airports didn't have deals with Uber. There were just random people showing up, driving people to their destinations. At first, the airports dismissed it. It's nothing. Secondly, they tried to mitigate it. Well, let's stop Ubers. Ubers are illegal at this airport. You got to park way over there to get to Uber. Or even though taxis are right at the curbside. But you got to take 2 or 3 trolleys and a bus and go to the bad side of town to get your Uber. And then finally, Uber became so proliferate. It took over so much that they had to accept it because people would not even show up at airports if it wasn't Uber friendly. So now they have taxis and Ubers alongside themselves. Now, airports did not want that. They didn't want that, but they had transferred the technology obligates companies and institutions to eventually accept it. Hope you guys have a great day. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.